everyone, this is Rupa Bhome presenting 7th video of personality development. I love terror for its own sake, despair for its own sake, misery for its own sake. The above message of Swami Vivekananda emphasized that we should have a very strong inclination to be courageous. Most of the people pay attention to develop other virtues and pay less attention to develop courage. With this, I start my today's topic. Courage first, other virtues next. Courage is a meta virtue, meaning that it derives the other virtues. Without courage, it is hard to be compassionate and impossible to swallow pride and forgive. Turning the pages of history, let us now look at one of the great events involving physical courage that inspired the whole world. Did you guess who I am talking about? Yes, you are right. I am talking about one of the world's most famous figures, Neil Armstrong, whose courage inspired the whole world. Most of the readers not only know that Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on moon, but also remembered his quote, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." Neil's passion for aviation and flight was kindled when he took first airplane ride at age 6. He became a licensed pilot on his 16th birthday and a Naval Air Cadet in 1947. He earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Aeronautical Engineering from Purdue University in 1955. Neil was a naval aviator from 1949 to 1952 and served in Korean War. After that, he became a civilian research pilot for National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA). In 1962, Armstrong joined space program. How courageous it is to travel 3,63,104 km in spacecraft to land on moon and return back to Earth. That's true with the technology available in 1969. A never before attempted courageous deed by anybody on this earth. And it is a life or death question given the nature of space travel technology in 1969, and returning back to Earth was far from a certainty. Look at the arrangements made. The Secretary of President Nixon prepared in advance. Draft message to the nation about the moon disaster and condolence messages paying tributes to the brave hearts. The president to telephone each of the two to-be widows, wife of Neil Armstrong and that of Edwin Aldrin, and clergyman to conduct burial procedure at sea to rest the souls in peace. But what was going on in the minds of Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin? They understood well about the risk involved to their lives and moved forward for landing on the moon to open new chapters in space science and make the entire mankind proud. About planetary science, the gut feelings were not meant for a few moments, as in the case of most of the rescue incidents involving physical courage. They underwent 4 months extensive training for the space travel and knew all along the time about the risk involved to their lives. This is a brilliant example of physical courage. However, everything went well, and Armstrong, commander of Apollo 11, became the first person to step on the moon. 2nd July 1969, and Edwin Aldrin, pilot of Apollo 11, joined him after 20 minutes. They spent 2 hours and 15 minutes together on the moon and safely returned to Earth with 21.5 kg pounds of lunar material that they have collected from moon for research. After Apollo 11 mission, he had become global icon, the first of our species to step on another heavenly body. Their unparalleled courage moved the hearts of the people across the world and overpowered them with inspiration so that they too can overcome many of their life problems if they embrace courage. In studying the great characters of world, I dare say that everyone has certain abilities and come several opportunities to develop guts in one's life. Most people give up their efforts when they face severe challenges, but those who have faith in themselves have the unique ability of bearing the onslaught of any difficulties and continuously strive till such time they succeed. Look at this wonderful message of Swami Vivekananda that can open new possibilities in such people. Be not afraid of anything. You will do marvelous work. The moment you fear, you are nobody. It is fear that is the great cause of misery in the world. It is fear that is the greatest of all superstitions. It is fear that is the cause of our woes, and it is fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. With this, I end my today's lesson. Thank you. At last, I thank all my viewers for listening me. If you find my video useful and informative, then subscribe and share my channel with your friends.